That was the
So
killer.
I did have a marg there, but Carly had a mojito, which she had to chug because she was drinking it so slow because she probably already had a buzz on.
From 2 glasses of rosé.
You barely had eaten that day.
We had just eaten though.
But then the mojito, I guess.
I think the mojito was the one that gave me the buzz, but then I didn't need another mojito before the show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I was like 3 drinks in, then we got there and we're setting up
And
then
like, do you want a drink? And we're like,
sure. And so that was me channeling nervous energy.
I know. I think we were also nervous and then we didn't realize. And then Marky P came out and got us another drink before the show, like for us on stage.
Yes.
And then, but then the rest of the night, I didn't have a drink.
Me
It felt
neither.
like a wedding.
Yeah.
I felt like Carly and I and Meg were like the bride and grooms. And then it was just like everyone was like trying to talk to us, which was incredible. And I still didn't get to talk to everybody.
No, I know. There were a bunch of people I did meet though that were like brand new to listening, and it was so cool to have
so
them there.
cool.
I was honored. I was
Honored.
like, you're spending
was
your
like-
Friday night here.
I know.
Yeah, no, it did feel like a wedding because you were just being pulled in every direction after.
Which was fine and amazing and great. But it was a whirlwind. It went by so fast. My mom was like, oh my God. I'm like, I didn't meet probably half the people that were there.
I know.
So please also, I got a couple DMs of people being like, I wanted to like give you your space. Come up to us, bombard us, say
Yeah.
hello, give me a hug. Like a few people were like, I didn't want to bother you. I'm like, you're at our live podcast. You're never a bother.
No.
Like, please come say hello. We're always happy to meet listeners, and especially like in public. Hurley, didn't you say you got recognized out in public not too long ago?
Well, I've been recognized from being the producer on your show probably more than being a DJ at like the top clubs in Boston. So that's great.
Honestly, that makes me feel honored.
That
I
makes
know.
me feel honored because you are just our main topic often enough. We talk about you so much on this
It
podcast.
still baffles me hearing that people like
I don't understand why.
it's just I barely talk.
That's
so
not true.
they're saying that they enjoy the probably couple minutes of the 40-minute long episode that you guys have.
So what does that
of-
say about us?
I
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
know.
That's what I'm saying.
I guess we're less interesting than the 3 minutes of fame that you get each
They
week.
come for us, they stay for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
they-
all right,
yeah.
that's good.
Yeah, I think they really do stay for you. They're like, Hurley just has such a calming voice.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, he does.
But if you did miss the live podcast, I'll just hold it against you forever. But no, I'm totally kidding. We started off by just catching the baby cakes up on our lives. Then we had Meg come in. We updated everyone on her life since the last time we interviewed her. And we did some really fun interactive stuff.
Yeah.
We will be releasing the live podcast recording in a couple weeks. So something to look forward to.
Yeah.
As long
Gonna be
as
so good.
As long as it
Sounds really
Sounds good.
Sounds okay.
yeah.
It'll Hurley was behind the sound on it, so I have full faith that it was going to be excellent.
Yeah.
But no, it was just so cool and
So surreal.
I can't wait to have another.
So the cool thing is like we got a green room before and I said to Marky P, I was like, do I get a rider? And he was like, yeah. And if you don't know what a rider is, you basically, when you're the talent, get to make a list of things. Like, so Madonna has a rider. Whenever she goes, she could say like, I want pink fuzzy floors, and they would make it happen.
Maybe.
Yeah, no, I remember once like my friend used to work for MGM
Yeah.
out in Detroit, and Madonna was playing there, and she said she had the most ridiculous rider. It was insane.
I mean, I can
she
only
was like,
imagine.
every room had to be heated to like a certain amount. She needed to have a specific bathrobe in this specific order. Like it was insane. Like, and
See,
I
that's
was
just for me.
no, that's
Come
Diva.
on.
That's Diva. The only thing that would be on my rider is having my dog there and making sure he has a female caretaker. And that is it.
But
That's what I
also-
said to Marky P. He goes, you can bring him next time if that's on your rider. And I was like,
Here's
Cool.
the thing though.
No?
Duke hates big crowds. Duke, the poor thing, would need those like headphones that you put on babies at concerts.
yeah, he did not like the
sound-
marathon.
The sound canceling headphones. Like he would need 5 CBD treats and
Yeah.
like
I tried to bring him to the marathon once and he had.
it was so bad.
No.
He was literally like
He didn't make it past the first 10 minutes.
No.
Well, he made it. But
He
like
made it, but he was just like
he was unhappy.
nervous, panting. Like
Yeah, it made
Carly
me
had
anxious.
to bring him home.
I Obviously, I never want to put him in that situation. But if he
No.
was chilling in the green room, he'd be living his best life. Are you kidding?
If you left him, he would not be. So I don't think we can ever bring Duke to one of those. events.
However, I did decide I like being famous.
Carly was like, I can get used to this. And I was like, okay. But when I tell you, so the green room, there's multiple green rooms at Big Night Live because there's obviously like multiple acts during shows. And like, we've been privileged enough to be in like Buddy's green room before an event before. And like, when I tell you, like, humbling because we were like, okay, we got a taste of what fame feels like because we got a green room. The green room we were in was probably like 50 square feet. 100, yeah. Buddy's is at least like 800 square feet.
Yeah, it's
like,
a big green room.
It's huge. And that is no shade against our green room. It just shows us where we've got a lot of work to do. But there
get to the
there's
big
also
one.
just 2 of you.
there was 3 of us, Hurley.
All right, 3 of you.
3 of us. No, there was so much room for 3 of us. But
Yeah,
we were
I know.
just joking. I was just joking, but like, I was like, Carly was like, oh, I feel really famous. And I just kept thinking to myself, we have a big way to go. I want to be in Buddy's green room, filling up Big Night Live.
Yeah,
just
me
like
too.
he does.
Yep.
That's a goal. Okay.
By
Next year.
January.
Okay.
That was a very scary look you gave me.
January. Yeah.
January.
I,
Just make it happen. We'll do
January.
it.
yeah, we'll make it happen.
I mean, hey, if you had asked me a couple years ago if we would have been able to get like just
100
around
people.
100 people in a room to listen to us talk, I would have said you're crazy. But look at us now, Hurley.
You gotta have more
Hurley
faith.
also would have probably said you're crazy. No,
You gotta
Like
have
a,
more faith.
Hurley.
Oh, I thought I had like a air horn sound on this,
What
but
do
I
you
can't find it.
play the harp?
All right.
Ooh. I just needed that.